Okay, well, this week kind of sucks. I'm gonna say it. Um, I think like in general, a lot of what is it called? I think we're gonna go for that again. Um, a lot of games are like out this week. Like last week, Battlefield 4 came out, and Battlefield 4. Oh my god, and Battlefield 6. And I think Battlefield 6 is so cool. But the problem is, it was so much better in the beta. I got it day one, right? Um, and then I'm like, oh, when I come back from work, I'm gonna play it. I played it for like 2 hours, and I'm like, yo, what the heck happened? I like killed like 600 people with a gun. It felt horrible. The base M4, which felt like the best gun ever to grace my lips when that game was out, suddenly feels like the worst thing ever to use. And then suddenly some guy's killing you across the map with an SMG. I don't know. My big thing on game theory is that things should have a reason, a purpose, and there should be obvious like points of contention for certain things, right? And granted, I think in terms of fun aspect, I think if you're someone who can make fun out of any game, I think you'll enjoy Battlefield, the new one. But if you're someone that enjoys the game to have it, wow, we could go right click katana. I kind of wanted to go the Ido slash build. Yeah, we'll just grab it because it's an epic. I mean, it's a legendary. But in general, I think the game is like it's so hard because I want to love it, I want to enjoy it, but then I play it and then I'm just disappointed because I'm like, yo, I played the beta and like that 48 hours that second beta was out, like you saw me, like I felt like I was invested within 30, whether I was watching someone play or I was playing it myself. Like I was learning everything. I was like, yo, this game is sick. I'm like, yo, what do I do in this game? And then it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, we changed like 80% of things. And yeah, oh my gosh, these guys are healing each other. 3 healing guys. And I was thinking like, yo, this game, they cook. This is the game of 2025. And it still is. I just think the game is too chopped for the way it released for it to be $70, respectfully. I think if you're releasing a game and the game is basically an alpha, permanently getting updates every single day when you had a great product on day one, but suddenly you upgrade your weapon, you upgrade your game, you update your game, and it's not full release, and now suddenly when you run and shoot your weapon, now your weapon has hip fire accuracy, and now your ARs feel terrible. I don't know. It doesn't sit with me. And even though they are addressing everyone, but here's my biggest problem with game developers. With game developers, they address everyone. And then when they start to address everyone, right? They address like the loudest minority most of the time. And so a lot of times these people are asking for things that are stupid and stuff. And it's with their better judgment. But if a lot of people are saying something, it has to be true. Fudge, I shouldn't have done that. I should have got the desire. A lot of people are saying something, it has to be true, right? So it's like, it's kind of like that dilemma. It's nothing they can do about it, I say. But they're like, hey, well, the people that actually want a game are the people that are like, they like the cracked movement. Hey, the people that are like, that are boomers, they like the game to feel more grounded sometimes. They don't like when people can slide around and think. Regardless of what I'm going to say, I do not think you should ever make a game more clunkier for the sake of players. And that is something that they are low-key doing, which I don't really like. Like, I was watching Shroud play, and I was like, wow, this guy, the way he moved around cover and everything, it felt like hypnotizing. It was such a cool way to watch someone play a video game. Because I'm like, yes, he is literally utilizing every cover, every movement option, everything that he can. ADS, hip firing, reloading, purposely timing his bullets, using the full magazine when he can. And it's like, it's insane. How he would strafe and then use the wall mounts instantaneously, so much that you couldn't even see the mount, like, button. It was so good. Wait, is this my level up? Okay. And it's like, bro, full glaze, but like, he's doing all of this stuff, right? And the devs are like, nah, we want to nerf how that feels. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? Nobody likes that, right? But the problem with games like that is that people get good, and then it lowers the floor. And this is the real problem, and this is the reason why this sucks, because developers have this option of, hey, then eventually, 2 years down the line, the game removes the barrier of entry, and now people can't do it. But I'm over here getting beamed by a controller player that has no bloom on their weapons. Like, I don't know, man, make it make sense. I will always stand by the fact that I don't know, man. I don't like aim assist in video games at all. I don't. And I'll stand by that. It freaking sucks. It does. It gives people a handicap, and then it gives them an ego boost, and then they feel entitled to it after a certain point, and it's like, bro, like, why? In multiplayer, I don't care if it's in a single player game, bro. If I'm playing, like, what, like Alien Isolation or something, like, yo, give me aim assist, I don't care, bro. I'm not playing that game to think and critically think. But the real problem is, I'm gonna say this right now, some people want to play video games, and then they want to play video games without thinking any second order actions, without thinking at all, okay? And it's like, yeah, you can do that, but you should not expect to, oh my gosh, expect to have the output of someone that is fully locked in, the fully zinned Adderall, whatever they're on. You shouldn't complain that you're getting bodied by someone like that, you know? And sometimes it legit comes from entitlement. Some people are like, yo, man, I work, I do all this stuff, and I'm losing a Timmy 2 taps, like, you know? And it's like, bro, yes, you're losing a Timmy 2 taps, because Timmy 2 taps, even though he technically isn't a better player, Timmy 2 taps has playtime, and through playtime, he can monkey see, monkey do what are good and bad options in the video game. Sometimes, right, it's like, oh my gosh, no, oh my gosh, I wasn't locked in enough. Every once in a while, okay, running back, every once in a while, Timmy 2 tap, right, gets an outplay, and it's like, bro, I just lost a Timmy 2 tap, what the heck? And it's like, hey, well, if you lose to him, maybe you're not doing something right, you know? Maybe you're not playing the game properly, that's all I'm saying. But the biggest thing is, like, a lot of people complain about, oh, the cracked out zoomer, right? Where the biggest advantage the cracked out zoomer has 80% of the time in video games, and sometimes it's reaction time, not really, people like to cope with that. But they have a reaction time on a 120 hertz monitor, you're an adult, you can get in a credit card that, whatever. you can get whatever you want, bro. You can get a 240 hertz monitor running the game at 240 FPS, like, you can't really complain, you know? You have the opportunity to way better equipment. You have the opportunity to way better, what else? Way better stuff, right? You have the opportunity to do a brain. Kids don't have a prefrontal cortex. They die, they instantly blame someone else. It's not my fault I died, you know, in the video game. It's not my fault, you know? What did I do wrong, you know? Like, but when you're an adult or someone that's played video games for a long time, you understand every time you die in a video game, it's a learning experience, you know? What did I do wrong? What's the optimal play there? What could I have done right? And, you know, that's the biggest thing, like, adults have over kids. They have that unique playtime. But for some reason, like, people are like, yo, I just want to get home, unwind, and chill when I play a video game, you know? And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, if you're playing a multiplayer video game and you want to unwind and chill, but you want to complain about performance, you really don't want to unwind and chill. I don't even know how I got to this point. Oh, I was talking about Battlefield 6. But you really don't want to unwind, like, and chill. You want the performance, but you just don't want to put any of the work. You're as entitled as any other kid you're complaining about, really, right? And for me, that's the big thing. That's the big thing. That's why I don't really genuinely like games dumbing down systems for the desire of other people. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in video gaming. Like, no one should have to actively make their game worse because someone's quote unquote having a bad experience. Like, shit, it's how the game is designed, man. Like, I think the game, like, I think it should be high action, high pacing thing, right? The RNG from Battlefield, I feel, comes like knowledge, like, and the fact that you can outnumber some guy 20-1 and just take him down. No guy's like Super Saiyan, like, whereas like Call of Duty and stuff, they're perks and stuff. Whereas like, if you play as a squad in Battlefield, you're not gonna lose, and that's where the strength in Battlefield comes from. It's like that individual performance that someone could have, but also that insane amount of like solo capability you can have and leeway. A man can't beat a tank. A man can't beat a what is it, a F-150 fighter jet flying at him, shooting lock-on missiles in the areas, you know, like when you running strafe runs. Like, I can't do that. You can't do that as a single person. Holy disconnection, W game. So, like, it's hard to say, but I think Battlefield is, it's like, it's almost there, but the problem is they released a game that had a perfect beta, and then you play the game and for some reason all my settings from the beta reset. That's already a turn off. You know, like, I got in a Battlefield, and here's the thing. You go into settings in the game and you go into the training range, and there are certain things you can change and there's certain things you can't change. So you have to go into a game to do that and see the results instead of the train, which sucks. And it's like, there's a lot of user interface stuff that I'm like, yo, at least 18 people from the beta bitched about this, because there's no way I'm the only one that feels like this. And like, don't get me wrong, I think the beta was gas. Like, oh my gosh, it was so perfect and everything. And the game comes out and then the game feels forward. Like, I don't know. I think everything besides that one sniper map, but that sniper map was cheats, and then they didn't do anything about it. But I mean, classes got changed in general, so yeah. But I don't know, man. The main thing about me is like, yo, some guns in that game just feel completely unusable. And oh, shimmering eyes, GG, GG. And like, if a gun in a game feels unusable, it's like, bro, come on, man. That should not be happening. That should not be happening. Like, straight up, like, if you have a game around gunplay and everything, every gun should feel like entirely usable and broken and everything, you know? But oh, my game is based around gunplay and all this stuff, and the only guns that feel good to use are SMGs. Like, make it make sense. Oh, I can't even use this thing. Why did I grab the Magitech thing if I can't? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. It's for the precision. Where did this fight bad? But it's just like, oh man. I think some people, when they make video games, there's one guy that makes the decisions, everyone else follows, and then no one thinks about second order actions of their problem. Or they do, but they're thinking about the wrong thing, because they're listening to the same people, and the people are providing an echo chamber, and the echo chamber isn't providing the necessary, like, reaction to, like, their current status or whatever, right? I just feel wider than it does normally. Like, normally I feel like I can't even move up and down. Now I can feel like I can move up and down. Alright, let's try to get this up. Shimmering eyes, because I don't want to have to heal. Okay, we might have to heal, bro. Oh, chillax, man, chillax. Right. I think it's like, you know, it's hard to say though. It's hard to say. Like, okay, well, I'm probably dead here. Oh, I am him. I got the evade. I thought when I evaded it was a Shimmering Eyes proc. W gaming. Holy. Alright, we can do this. Do this for fun. Give me something. Holy anima projection type meat. W gaming. Yeah, we need base damage scaling and everything, and we'll be chill. But I do think that Battlefield is like, it's like a game that's almost there, and I like that they're doing everything to listen to people, but I am scared it is going to get dead by daylighted. think Gambler could go hard. Just go Rogue. I don't really want to reroll. I'm gonna save my rerolls for items and stuff, so I'm kind of down to not reroll. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. That item's kind of insane. And I'd like black teabag, but it's not good here. We'll just see. We'll probably go for purple later, a pink. It's so good, man. Oh, this upgrade. All right. So right now we're gonna try this Berserker upgrade. We saw it yesterday, and I didn't really think. You cannot use normal attack. Grant Aida slash, but when the sword striker, you can use gain barrage buff. Wait, what? You cannot use normal attack Great Idol Slash, but when the... Oh, barrage. Normal attacks are charged to 4 hits. Bring additional damage between them. Well, why does it say you cannot use normal attack Great Idol Slash? Oh, you cannot use that. Okay. So what did that do? Physical damage. Maybe this is kind of like a boss thing where like you get a buff and then you attack more. That's what I'm assuming. Holy, it's kind of tank. I do not know, but it's kind of broken. It's... Oh my god, look at the flourish, look at the flourish, look at the way he moves. Oh my gosh. This one is fun. This one is a left click katana build. Okay, so we're gonna want physical damage here, attack speed. We have directed hit crit chance already, so we're gonna be right. Do we have it in this one? I forgot. Holy moly. Yeah, we do. So I think it's kind of insane. But yeah, anyways, I think it's a slippery slope for Battlefield, and I'm wondering if I should get the game, basically. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I refunded the game. I don't think the game was that great, I'm not gonna lie, compared to beta. Like, but I'm seeing all these updates, and I'm like, oh, they're updating everything. And they're even asking internally, like, you know, what should we do? Like, should we keep the movement this? And so, like, in my opinion, if a game studio ever does that, I already like them like 20 times more than I like any other game studio, in my opinion. Like, I'm weak for that. That type of community engagement. That's my preference. I think a lot more game developers should be like that and be open with people and be like, hey, this is what we plan on doing. This is how we do it. And we don't know what's the best option, but we're gonna cook. And I mean, like, I fuck with that personally. Heavy. It's like, it's transparent. Oh my, I think this might be a crown of arrogance because we hit the flourish and the flourish just it flourishes in my pants. Like, it's insane. It's insane. But it's like, yeah, but then the reality of it is, and this is what I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, Duet Night Abyss comes out the 28th, and this is what I was talking about. It's a weird week. Alright? Duet Night Abyss comes out the 28th. Okay? That's all I'm playing, personally. That's all I'm playing. I love shitty mobile games. I'm sorry. And so I'm like, yo, should I get Battlefield, because Battlefield's supposed to be good? Or should I just wait, get Duet Night Abyss, and just play that, because that's probably gonna be the game. As long as the game is not horrible. The thing I'm scared about right now is that the game has like 80 different downloads. Check it out. I gotta do this. No, man, I got scammed, bro. I got scammed. Alright, well, I'm sad. But, whether or not, right, I should wait for Duet Night Abyss, which is just a week, and just chill, play what I got, you know? Or, like, Battlefield, comes out with Battle Royale mode. So basically Battlefield is free. So should I wait for that? And I mean, that's free, so why do I like care about anything else? Like, it's a free game. So it's like this thing, because it's like, yo, I don't really want to play $70 for a game that's kind of gonna get replaced. And like, oh man, this is insane. I think we'll probably get another Gi. I don't think we'll get another Mystic damage boost, so do that. Oh, wait a minute, my brain just activated Giga mode. Wait a minute. That's insane. That's like such an insane upgrade path. Holy, I didn't see the Mystic down there. It's my bad. And it's just like an interesting thing for me because it's like, you know, you can kind of pick, you can choose, you can do whatever. Okay, I think we're probably grabbing the foundation. We're gonna foundation this. It's such a hard choice here because we can foundation the bottom row, do this, swap this over, definitely Bottle Song, definitely this, and then we get some value here. We get some value. I think that's worth it. Let's just do a reroll for fun. Vigilance! That is 18, bro. I am on stage 2. I do not have access to 1800 schmeckles. Like, bro, like, yo, money in this game needs to be fixed. Please make money a viable option. Please make it so that I can go to a shop and feel good. Like, money does not exist in this game. It's horrible. Money does not feel good in this game. Oh, I messed up, my bad. But, and, oh yeah, so anyway, like, I'm scared that Duet Night Abyss, because I've been on Instagram, I'm a Reels person, not a TikTok person, and I've been on Instagram, and it's like, Duet Night Abyss, it's releasing ads for the game. Duet Night Abyss, come here and claim 10 free rerolls and this and that, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is the game that said it wouldn't have any gacha in it. Why are we talking about game having gacha? I said I would get another green Gi. I said it. This is the game that said, hey, we're not going to have any gacha for characters. But why is the game talking about starting off with 20 free pulls? And that's like the most concerning thing ever. That is like the game backtracking on it, and that is like scary. Because I'm like, yo, this game could be a nice game. I could play it on my off time, play it on my break, chill, have a nice time, and then just get back to work or something. You know, play something where you just kill a mindless bunch of enemies. Because I think my favorite part about Withering Ridge, which is another mobile game, is that, what is it? You just go around and you body stuff. Like, my favorite thing was farming, when Zany came out, it was farming the morning Ikes or whatever for the upgrade. And I'm like, yo, it's so lit. It's so lit. Like, and I did that on my bus before I got my car again. I did on my bus ride every day for about a week to work. It's about like a fucking 45-minute to an hour bus ride to work. So I just did that. I mean, it's chill. Like, it's chill. So it's like, hey, I kind of want that same feeling again now, where I have like something that I enjoy. But I'm scared. I am scared. Like, yo, what do you mean you get 10 extra pulls if you lick someone's toes? Like, yo, what are we talking about here? It's just concerning. I don't know, man. It's more than concerning in my opinion, but it's definitely something that should be like questioned at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, it is something that should be questioned. Because why is that we're saying, hey, we're providing a game with no gacha, and then 3 seconds later we're talking about, hey, by the way, you can get 10-20 free pulls if you sign up for open beta early release pre-register. By the way, it doesn't matter if you pre-register or not, as long as you play the game on like day 1 or whatever, week 1, you will always get the pre-registration rewards in these types of games. So I hate that saying too. It's kind of stupid. It's kind of annoying. But they typically have milestones and stuff, so I understand, like, you kind of help everyone, but the milestones will be hit regardless, because then the pre-registration rewards typically carry over into game release. I don't really know how it works in particular, but for the most part, that's just generally how it works. So I don't really like that. In my opinion, it's kind of weird and predatory, but that's just me. Should we go enchant? I'm thinking we go artifact. Artifact, we have enchant next floor. Try to get something here cooking. I have an empty 2 slaughter. What am I doing in my video game? So yeah, it's something to think about, I guess. Like, what are we doing with our game? Bro, can I like move it up, please? What are we doing with our game? Actually, that can kind of get fixed, right? Why can't it be at the top? Why does it have to be at the bottom? But I'm so broken, it's insane. But that definitely scares me, and that kind of tied into Battlefield because, right, it was like, you know, games scare me sometimes, you know, because the biggest thing that every single game wants to have, oh my, we are grabbing clear cube like yesterday, but a lot of games scare me because it's just like they make a lot of these promises and then they get a lot of people engaged and then they just spit in their face, and I think it sucks. I do, like, and it's really bad, and it's something that's just like always been bad for the game industry because it's just like there's no protection. What are you gonna do? You're literally gonna provide a lawsuit for someone that lied to you? Like, what? You know, like, you're gonna provide a law, you're gonna go that max for someone, a video game, you know? And I mean, in a sense, I guess people just don't respect people's time that much. Like, we're in a world where everyone has so much free time, it's insane. Like, they have so much free time, they could care about other places that aren't even their own. A little bit too much free time in this world. There is, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Give me the free time. But it's still like an iffy situation. Like, hey, this gacha game said it wouldn't make characters. Like, okay, they said they would make it so that you didn't have to do the gacha, right? Which is probably what they worded it as. So it's not like, hey, we didn't say there'd be no gacha. We just said, hey, they put up a sign that said free in their video. And they're like, hey, this is gonna be free. As that's what I'm pretty sure I remember. So, I think we go this. Because the attack speed buff in a room could go like giga mode. So, it's not like they said there's gonna be no gacha, but it's like these like half-truths where it's like, yo, you know what people want, and you're intentionally kind of not giving it to them because, you know, hey, our margins are going down if we're not entirely giving them, right? But I think instead of making like Warframe does, right, the characters are going to be free. The characters, right, are going to either, you're going to be able to get them by gacha probably, or you could get them by grinding the game, which, I mean, if it's that case, you already know they're about to make like the grind like 8 million years for one thing. And they're like, oh, are you greedy and stupid? Like, oh my, another cube? Yo, the cubes go hard, man. The cubes go hard. You know, are you just greedy and stupid? Are you want everything from us and we take nothing? Like, what? That's not fair. That's not fair. Meanwhile, there's so many games out there that do options that games provide, but the games are like entirely free, and they provide such great immersive experiences for free. Right, and there are a lot of games that are slop, but they provide experiences for free, which is like, hey, you know. I think if there was a world where I cared enough, I'd probably make my own games. And if there wasn't a lawsuit, like, someone said, yo, someone should make, like, FromSoft should buy, oh, it's Asmongold. FromSoft should buy, Legend of Zelda, right? And, they should, I'm gonna block that. They should, basically make Legend of Zelda, like Twilight Princess type stuff. Because that game was gas. And it was pretty gas. And like, I mean, he's not wrong. Like, if FromSoft made that and their theme with like the Elden Ring graphics and Link kind of looked like he was like an Elder, oh my god, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. It'd be like cinema gaming. I don't know, man. You know they're never gonna do it, but that would just be a dream in gaming. Like, it's like the same thing with a lot of properties though, where some companies just, they care about games more than others, and it sucks, man. And it's like the whole EA thing, where EA just kind of like, no, they suck the soul out of their games. And they just, I don't know, man. It sucks. It's a scary thing to think about. Oh no. I gotta complete this run. I got to. And with Battlefield, it's like, I like it a lot. I hope they continue doing what they're doing. You know for sure that there's gonna be that tipping point where it's like, hey, either we continue doing what we're doing, where we're listening to a lot of people's feedback, right? And then we double cross them and then we stop, because eventually, like, yo, these guys are not, they're stupid, right? Which happens sometimes. Sometimes, like, people, you know, it's like, hey, we want better horses. We don't want cars. We want better horses. And it's like valid. Or it comes to the point of, hey, we want a functional product, you know. Or it gets to the point where, hey guys, we made the game, we like the game, what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna listen to all of you guys because you guys apparently know what you're saying, and then we blind faith you like Dead by Daylight, and then we become slop that people have complained about and cancel their changes that are like, they're in a direction that is good. And I think that is something that some companies need. They need to have a general direction and idea of their game and not blindly follow community sentiment. And that's kind of where I'm getting to it. Like, because Dead by Daylight feels like it's in this point where there were changes made to the game that basically generally help the game, right? And they genuinely make the game feel sick. Like, yo, this game is awesome. Yo, this game is nice, right? And you're just like, yeah, let's keep doing that. And then eventually, right, they get to the point where they're like, well, at first they weren't. They didn't care. They didn't update once a year. But then they're like, hey, let's do this. And they start becoming really activist. And they start listening to their community. They start doing all this stuff. Right? I gotta properly portray these events. They start listening to their community, doing this. Hey, we get the Labor of Love Award because we care about our community. We do this, we do that, right? Our community's awesome. And it's completely valid. They do listen. But the problem is sometimes they listen too much. They listen too much, and instead of doing this, they need to have a backbone. But I think the main problem is they listen too much, and then they try to do stuff, but they also just suck as a company, so I don't know. I think if they properly listen to feedback and stuff, be like, yeah. It's like, hey, we created this, our community started bitching. Now what are we gonna do? We're gonna double back on it as soon as possible. And it sucks. Oh my god, wait, this is insane. And it sucks. Because, yo man, I'm so lucky. Look at him, bro. Taz, yo, Taz, you are cool. You're so lucky, Taz. You're so lucky, Taz. But in general, I think it's like, yeah, you know, they have to, they're in such a tough spot. Bro, stuff for today, nothing for fucking Tuesday. Life sucks. They listen to these people and it's like, bro, y'all gotta chill out and be like, yo, this is what we want. This is the reason why we want it. We're creating these anti-slug changes because the problem with slugging currently is that it does not create an engaging environment. We understand that it may not feel appropriate to killers, but the game does not feel engaging to play when you're on the floor for 6 minutes. Even if it's justified, being on the floor in general is not a fun experience. It is not. So, like, I don't know. And so I was like so excited for these changes to come in Dead by Daylight. I'm like, yo, they're finally taking a step in the right direction. And then there's so much community backlash. The game is like, nah, you know what? We created these changes. We cooked up these changes. Nah. I take it back. Psych. Psych. Like, what? You guys cooked and finally did something different for once. You're not trying to pander. You're trying to do something that you feel is going to change the game. As developers. And then people were like, hey, you guys did the right thing, but there are like 6 problems with it. And instead of listening to these people and fixing the 6 problems, they just completely revert it, do nothing, and then they just ruin their game. And then the last 8 patches for the game have just been a miserable troglodyte trash fest. And people are like, yep, we don't like playing the game. And it's like, yeah, they don't like playing the game because you implemented a big ass change and then you just reverted it. And so that's something I feel like I'm scared of. Oh my gosh, broken sapphire, what the? That's something I feel like with Battlefield, it could be cooking. That exact outcome could be cooking, right? You know, history repeats itself, something like that. I feel like they're gonna repeat themselves in that instance, where it's just gonna be like, hey, our community doesn't like this. We're just gonna flounder on about and just say, hey, let's not do it, even though it's kind of a good change. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can get this one up. Oh, I see it. So, yeah, it sucks, and I think it's a lot of incompetence in game developers and stuff. And it's just like the pipeline process of big games, you know? Because the biggest thing is that people have to understand a game has to take a direction. Regardless of whether you like it or not, a game has to take a stance. And this is one thing I will always say, and this is one reason why I always say Fortnite is one of the best games ever. But I just don't like playing Fortnite right now because Fortnite's full of kids and it kind of just ruined my experience. I'm not 18 anymore. I don't think it's probably appropriate for me to play Fortnite. Generally, like, it's just not a good thing. That's the main reason why I generally stopped. I used to love doing squad fills and talking to people and doing all this stuff. I don't like it anymore, you know? It's just like, we talk to Timmy Two Taps, bro. It's not really the best thing. I think Timmy Two Taps should talk to someone his own age, you know? So, I mean, like, honestly, I will always say I think Fortnite's the best game, but I would probably never played it. Like, because they create something and they say, yep, and then they listen to community feedback and then they change stuff. And now, is it the best change ever? No, but I think it's enough to show that, hey, we listened. And I think that's all developers need to show. You know, I think the thing is, I don't think they should go the full mile in terms of community stuff unless it's Giga mode. Like, it's like insane. Like, you know, the game's not functioning. But if it's not Giga mode, it should just be like, oh. I don't know if we have enough crit rate for this. Oh, I think we're a little bit too low on crit rate. I don't think this does anything. I don't think this crit matters. So maybe. I think we're a little bit too low on crit rate. I think maybe the Tainted Bandage would have been better. I think we definitely do need more physical base. So Tainted Bandage is like a million times better, but... Okay, well, you know, you just asked for it. Oh, a rogue. And this gives us crit, man. It's like too easy, bro. It's too easy. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Tuesday. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the pause. My phone is just... They're messing with me now. How does it say 5, but I see 4? Man, this world sucks. But... Oh... This is what I needed. Our items are just so good, there's nothing worth, like, giving. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing worth giving. Oh, okay, no. Alright, we want to do this one, because we did the crit one yesterday. The crit one yesterday was insane. That buff is insane. It's just 30 30% crit damage or whatever. And then for some reason, you just demolish the whole room for fun. Like, what? It's the craziest change I've seen in game. But fuck it. I'm for it. I'm for it. Oh my gosh, it's insane. Yo, I'm just saying, like, these katana upgrades, the more I play with the katana, the more I'm like, yo, this shit is busted. The more this shit is busted. We go dedication here, but getting a dedication angle is super hard because we have to put this one on the bottom. We have to go rotate this on top, the harvest on top, to then flip that with the binary star. And then we have to play for the dedication on the bottom, which means we'd be playing for something like this, where we dedication these two angles and then play around the binary star. It's kind of iffy. We don't do this. We'll go red mess. So yeah. But yeah. Anyways, it's like, for me, it's just like, it's a hard choice in terms of video games. And it makes a lot of video games just so iffy to trust, because it's like, okay, are we going to listen to the community, and then we listen to the community to the point it self-sabotages us? Are we going to listen to the community, but say we listen to the community, but don't listen to the community at all, like Nintendo? You know, hey, we listened, but no, not really. It's just we saw that it was actually affecting us. It's not really like we listened. We just made changes when you guys asked for change, but they weren't the changes you want. I don't know. Like, I think the one thing that companies need to learn how to do is when people ask for change, they need to be like, hey, we hear that you guys want this, and they just need to be able to straight up say it. Hey, we hear that you guys want this, but we feel that this is not the correct choice of outcome. We feel that this is not the best way for things to go. You know what it is? We need the other crown. That's what I was thinking. We need the crit damage crown, not the crit chance crown. No, it's not crit damage. It's like damage or something. I forgot what it is. It's like base damage. One more reroll. I think we have to cope for desire this run. And so, oh my gosh, W game. And it's something that they need to do, and I think it's a problem in the gaming industry in general, but it's because the type of people that are in the gaming industry, right? What are the type of people in the gaming industry, right? The people that are non-confrontational people that are like, hey, hey, we're scared of backlash. This is stock price. This is everything. Like, they want to uphold an image, and it's the same thing with Twitch, right? Like, Twitch is the same way. Like, every single company's like this, where it's like, hey, we want an image to uphold, and it's like, where did the human aspect of a lot of these things go? Where did that go? It kind of just went downhill, I fear. The aspect of these businesses being like human to human, for the people, whatever. I feel like that aspect is just like gotten melted away wherever it is, and it's like, hey, now we'll say it, but we're not gonna do it. And you know, hey, you trust us from like 80 years ago, but like, you know, shit, you trust us now? I messed up those dodges so bad. I got carried by evasion so hard. I rebuke that hit, but whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna rebuke any hits when I get evasion that lucky. I'm not gonna lie. Take bandage. Yep, these are the upgrades we need, and these are just kind of the precision things. Oh my gosh, yeah. We're chilling out. We're chilling now. But what's I'm getting like 18 notifications. I'm sorry. I normally do this at like 3 a.m. and like nothing is notifying me, and now it's like 6 p.m. like end of day, and now I'm getting like 8 million notifications. I'm sorry. But it's insane. Like, hey, run it back. And I surely do hope that Battlefield becomes good, and then I'll probably buy it if it's on sale. Like, oh, I'll probably buy it when it's on sale, you know? And I think that's fine. Because I do think it's a great game. I was like considering just getting it and then buying it to play with like friends or something, but I don't know. I think that'd be a pretty solid option, because I think that's where the game is, but it's just like, hey, maybe I should just keep doing my own thing, you know? Maybe I should. Oh, oh, oh. We got one more hit, we got one more hit. Oh, I blocked that like a Giga Chad. Holy. I'm like spamming left click like I have never spammed left click before in my life. Alright. And for me, it's just like something that's... I want to play this game so bad. I want to like this game so bad. I want this game so bad. That's just what keeps going on in my mind. And so... I want it, man. I want it, but... I just don't think it's the best, like, action for me to take. Oh, we're definitely grabbing this. And... it just puts me in a personal bind mentally. Because I'm like, everyone's saying the game is good. I hope the game is good. I'm watching people play the game and it looks really good and I wanted to, but then, hey, 3 weeks later they could completely ruin the game. I need it. Oh, power actually is kind of gas. I think power kind of fits our current needs more. Everyone's saying the game is good and oh my gosh, the game looks so good and it looks so fun and I want to play it. It's just like, should I even look at it? Like, I don't know. Oh my, this is like such insane, like DPS, it is wild. Should the game be good? Should the game be like... I right-clicked, oh my gosh, I was just like absently thinking and I'm like, huh, let me see, and then I right-clicked for like information. Oh, I was just not thinking there, whatever. Roman song, baby. Give me like 3 cubes like the last one. I think this weapon is a cube weapon. That's what I think it is. Just a lot of fast hits with a lot of true damage. Oh my gosh. I think we had something last run when we did that, but we just didn't fully like flush it out. And sometimes that's what happened. Nah, I think it's just my gameplay. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't even that. I got hit by some of the simplest attack patterns ever, and I was like over dodging, so then I didn't get my stamina back and fast enough, and I died. We can't front. We gotta take accountability for our actions. But we learn, we improve, we succeed, and we choose. Like, I don't know. We'll cook it up. Holy, this game is gas. Wait, I never talked about this, but like, the other thing is like with this game and sepheria, whatever, right? They were like, hey, we revamped the combo system, and then they were like, yeah, by the way, our combo system's kind of ass. Like, let's fix it real quick. So, I mean, like, I like that. It's a good sign for me when I play a video game when I see stuff like that. Why is this 5? This is 2. Oh, it's this. We can move this over one. Move this over one, and do this and this, and then this, and then 4 over here. We have to fix this binary star nonsense. We have to do this. We can do this. Now we have to get 3, which is why I wanted to do this. And then we'll probably get the advance and go like this. And then we'll put the harvest along the bottom like this, so then we have 3s, and then we'll use the 3s on our things that need 3s that I like. Then we have an extra 3 right here that we can mess with for that, I guess. And then... I mean, this could go like that, right? And then this could go on this side, and then... this can go right here. Oh, wait, this can go right here. Is that what we wanted? Is that the plan? Yeah, that's the plan. I kinda cooked. Wait a minute, I kinda cooked. Oh, and then we can do this, and then we get +4 for this. And then we have an empty +4, +2, +2, +2. Oh, wait. +2. Oh, we wanted this +3, because then we can do +3 right here, and then we can probably do +5. Because I don't think we care that much for the crit chance on the last attack. It's like this crown is really just kind of like a fluff item, because when you look at it, right, like, yeah, we could get 100% crit chance in the last attack. That's really only good with the scythe item, and then we could guarantee it. We haven't gotten the scythe. It's not a scythe, it's a sickle. My bad, my bad. So yeah, and then we'll probably look for something. We have seen, did we see like 3 red artifacts, and we saw brilliance, and oh my god, we saw some crazy stuff. I don't know. So, but yeah, but anyway, speaking about sepheria, they were talking about like, yo, like, with our new combo system, we don't need the relic, what is it? The hard mode modifier that, I think they're called inscriptions in this game. That basically says, hey, you don't get, what is it called? Do you think what it is? You don't get, let's see. You can't keep duplicate items, basically. They don't count towards it, and it's like, wait a minute, that's not that smart. That's not that smart. Like, what? Why would he do that? And so they realize their mistake, and they're like, yeah, you know what? Actually, we take that back. And so, like, I think them acknowledging that and being like, hey. But granted, this game is completely in beta, so it's just like, of course, they're going to change stuff in a positive direction. But the thing is, the general premise of it and them updating it in the appropriate, I feel, is appropriate direction, and it's logical, and it's well explained. It's like, okay, we need more of this in video games, bro. Why are you out here making Sepheria? No, you're not making Battlefield 6, respectfully, but shit, this game is like so low key. No one's gonna appreciate it, but shit, I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't know if that means anything, but hey, it's a nice little game. It's a nice little game, and I will take my row of harvest and I will bring it with me. Harvest is busted. I always say it. I'm the harvest stand, bro. I'm the harvest stand. Okay, we have a lot of things to cook here. Yeah, we have, this can get moved a lot of places, which I kind of like. I'm not really big fan of like Link, but I think Link is like better than Desire, and Desire is like stupid, but Link is like mobile Desire, so it's fine, but I think Link should be +3 and Power should be like +4. I don't know, maybe. But Link has that strong like effect, so it's hard to say. Like the strong ability to like unlink items, so or unlock items, that's the word for it. So it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. But I think in general, right now, there are a lot of games that people can play and not be too upset about. I think that's the big thing. I think like it's not even about the game being good, the game being bad, whatever. We got a lot of good games out. We got a lot of good single players out within the month of October. October's pretty gas. Like if you like trash, you could play Blue Protocol, Star Resonance. Like I think that game made me more scared for what's that called? For Duet Night Abyss. But it's not Blue Protocol. That's the thing that I have to remember. It's kind of just like taking the name, which I don't like, but it's kind of stolen valor because everyone wanted a Blue Protocol, and now you're making a game that's called Blue Protocol, but it's not really like in the spirit of the old game. It's what I think. It is what it is. Like, do I think it matters too much? That's hard to say. But I definitely think it's just like they're kind of vulturing on like another IP that everyone really wanted. And so a lot of people aren't informed on the changes, and they're like, hey, this game was supposed to be gas. I remember that. And then it's just like, wait a minute, this game is ass. So I hope that it just gets like thought about or something. Oh, can we like figure out something to do here? Maybe we do this. Slam that doohickey down, do this, that. Boom, bam, pop, pow. Kinda like this. Now we have a 3 juicer. We have a 4, and then we have a 1. I kind of like that. Wait. We could cook even more. We could throw this out in the future, move this up, put one down here, and then have another power or something like that. I like that. So we could do this, and then we could just... I felt we'd throw this out, but... We have the one for now. Oh, but we could just do this, and then we have this whole slot. I like that even more. Yeah, I like that. Because we definitely want at least one warm stone or whatever it's called. Because our crit damage 163, crit physical damage. Oh, we actually want more physical damage. We want items that give us physical damage. Our physical damage is 34. That's why our damage is so low. Or just base numbers low. We have a lot of multipliers and modifiers, but there's only so much multipliers and modifiers can do. So it's just something you should be aware of. I haven't done this in a minute. This is such a chill. It's like, yeah. There's this little spinny attack he does. This attack is like the most stressful thing, unironically. And then it's just like, yo. We're gonna try to close the gap here. Oh. That's the scary part, though. Like, it's just your dash attack pushing you into the attack, honestly. Oh, W block. I am gaming. This is like your DPS phase right here. And then it kind of got canceled. Ooh. So, we'll take it. It is what it is. This boss fight, I don't mind. I think the Minotaur dude, basically the Doom final boss, is like, yo, that guy's kind of giga mode. Yeah. I'm gonna say, like, he's like really easy to dodge, but like that don't make him easier, you know. I say that as I get hit twice, but that doesn't necessarily make him an easy boss, just because it's easier. Oh, I overstepped. I'm trying so hard not to dash here. I feel like I'm just low on movement speed. That's what it is. Oh, that's rough. Ooh. Ooh, wait. We have this? Oh, yeah, we have 4 and a 3 open. Okay, I'm chilling. We're gaming. And then we get Shimmering Eyes, and now the game is solved. And this is for our Wormstone. We want our Wormstone. We could probably squeeze in physical base damage somehow. Or we get 2 precision. We could trade out our 2 wind song for 2 precision. I don't hate it, but our attack speed is kind of nice. Sturdy, like getting more sturdy would be nice. A lot of things you could do here. There are a lot of things, but I think there are only like 3 items you really want in this scenario. So a lot of things you want to do, but I think there are only 3 items that fit the cause. I'm thinking stairs go for training shield. Maple leaf goes for warmstone, and yeah. Oh, what's up, buddy? We kind of go from there. Yeah, this is the problem though. A lot of our items, like a foundation here, goes like unfathomably hard, and then when we get a foundation, we can remove this entrance, replace it with a harvest, and then that's kind of where like our build is. And so that's why the game is kind of like I feel like our max damage kind of gets punished by the fact that we took the rogue spell tree. So I feel like we kind of capped our max critical chance potential in general, which kind of sucks, but it happens. It happens. And because of that, we're kind of stuck with the consequences of our actions. So it's fine though. This should be a relatively easy win, if you want me to say so, honestly. We just need to find a way to get more base damage into our build, but after we do that, we'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, you know what we need? We just need the wings, yeah. It's just a wings angle. Yeah, this extra attack speed, it makes everything go insane mode. It's just like, it's so good, but it's just like, we didn't take the foundation earlier, so we kind of got messed up for not taking the foundation. I'm gonna be honest. And you know, we learn from the consequences of our action, I guess. So an extra 4-banger, which could then be for wings. So we really want to go for wings. So we're gonna go for artifact. Yes, we could get the backpack, get 2 extra slots, but what does 2 extra slots do for us? It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really change our scenario unless we move the club into the extra slot. Like we have to move the 2s into an extra slot, into the extra slots, and then like try to make that work. And we just gotta be honest where it is. Like there's not much you can do with that. What's our? I think our evasion percentage is probably like 30%, probably. So 1 in 3 attacks. I think it has to be 50%. I think we're pretty high on the evasion scale. 63. Never mind. Oh, yeah, this game's over. This game is over. Like what? I actually don't think Stairway is proccing the way I wanted to either. I think it's kind of worth to like get it out. Which kind of sucks because we did invest a little bit into it, but it's fine, really. Alice's cards I might like more than Stairway, I'm gonna be honest. But we could drop this, and then we could just keep Stairway. Come best of both worlds. I think cards is like just such an insane little damage boost. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, so we have to throw away our leaf, but just fine. We've had that the whole game. I think the leaf is nice, like a nice little good thing. So that early game you're gonna get 1 or 2 extra levels. I miss old Maple Leaf. Old Maple Leaf is nuts. 50% EXP was absolutely insane. We're gonna talk about a change, but. Oh man, I think this is kind of what we need. We just need that little bit of extra. I don't think like we care that. It's so hard to say. It's so hard to say right here. This is such a tough decision. And Red Mist is kind of good. But like this is the only bad item. Oh man, we can come back to it. We can. So I was talking about the foundation piece that literally changes how the game is run. The thing is, it would just be too complicated to kind of change the foundation piece, so change the advance for the foundation. It's like, we should, but you know, I'm vibing right now. I don't think we really care too much about our level up rewards or anything. Like we kind of just need like a giga thing that gives us more value for our slots, if anything. But all of our slots are kind of at max value. Like literally our inventories are kind of perfectly set up. It's just like the only thing that we could change is like what items take up what slots. And there's so many few items that we can do. Like what, we can get like 3 sickles maybe, and that'll probably like change 3 items, but odds of us getting that are insanely low. Like this is good, but then we have to find a way to get rid of the weapon and put in weapon damage. So it's just like, it's such a hard decision. So I don't know. Oh. Okay, I think wings might be good enough. Wings. And then shit out wings for what? That's a lot of evasion. And we also have to the 5. I don't know, man. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's definitely like there's definitely a way that we could optimize our DPS with these items. I just don't know how, and I'm just not gonna think about it, you know? I think we're doing pretty good on damage. I think we're pretty capped. And then yeah. Oh, we just removed the cards, I guess. I don't know. The cards are pretty good. Oh my gosh. Man, this game is testing me right now. Nah, I don't have enough movement speed to like walk it down. Chug. And we'll start stacking up cards so that when it comes out. Yeah, like I think our damage is pretty chill. Gosh. Our damage is pretty chill. I think this is one of the hardest attacks to avoid, but yeah, we're just so broken. I don't know. I'm not even thinking. I'm not gonna lie. And say, oh, I planned that. Oh, I did. Like, you know, like I think it's a good item, but oh, this is exactly what we needed. And then we have to put 2 into that. Change win cards. Yeah, but I think this like increases our damage by so much. It's actually nuts. I'm pretty sure it's just like a flat damage boost. Like the cards are nice and the cards can allow box or something, but they're not the damage boost we need, I fear. They're not the damage boost we need. We'd have to flip the whole board if we wanted to make this work, which I'm not really vibing with. I'll give it 2 goals. 1 more goal for fun. I mean, like, GG. We'll probably just speedrun the rest of the floors, grab the enchants, upgrade our projection, and then just chill. It's like, you can't really do much. And just try to play well on the boss fight. I think, that's it. But, yeah, I mean, it sucks, because speaking about balance, I think this game is like really hampered on bag space. When you don't have as much bag space as when you get Explorer, I feel like your cap isn't as high. Like, I think the thing about like going like Rogue spec or something like that is like, bro, honestly, when I tell you just going Explorer and then running like 2 more harvests and then just running whatever, it would have net me more stats in general and more benefits. The only thing is that Rogue probably allowed us to beat that beat the Black Panther on 4-2 because I kind of was playing really bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this straight up. I think the other spec for this weapon is like miles better. I don't think the spec is bad, but I just don't think there's enough support for high attack speed weapons. If you don't go Windsong and True Damage and Universal, like maybe the wings actually would have made this weapon Giga Mode, but I don't know. That's a hard thing to say. That is a hard, like, it's hard. Yo, Buster, you're not selling me that. I don't know, that's a hard sell, Buster. So, we have to see, for sure, but I definitely do know that if I had went the other spec, I would have had a way easier time. We want the upgrade, so sadly we have to fight another floor of enemies. Oh, never mind. Alright, boom, boom. Then we'll get out of here. We definitely want the enchant. Max HP is not bad, but it is what it is. I do think maybe you should get something from leveling up in this game. I don't know if you do, but I don't know if you do. I think you should. Like, there's no difference between a level up and an artifact, right? Oh, this is the Warmstone we wanted earlier, man. I think 30% crit is better than this. Right. Yeah, no. And they're both precision, so I don't really lose anything. I just lose crit on the last attack, so I don't really mind. But yeah, I mean that's it really. GG. That's our build. Like, I do think the universal damage on the final hit would be like the play, but I think like us having like such low base damage, we really need crit rate. I think we're at 200% crit rate, which is insane. Yeah. The thing about bag space though is I do think that bag space will probably get improved in the next patch. I think we'll probably get one more grow when we get full access to the tree when the game fully comes out. So I'm not really stressed about bag space. I still will say Explore is better than all of the other upgrades because Explorer kind of gives you everything else that the game would give you. But what is it? Explorer gives you everything else the game would give you, but how do you say this? I'm trying to think about how you say it. But you get things faster at the cost of being faster, you know? Like if you want to rush, you take like Rogue or something, right? But I think like Rogue, Gambler, whatever, you know, Electrocute, right? If you want that extra early damage. But if you want to scale into like a monster, right? It's really, you should just grab backpack because 20 evasion is kind of nothing, but 6 slots is kind of everything. 6 slots is literally like, I had 6 slots right now. I could grab that. So, yeah, I think that's where everything kind of falls right now. In terms of like upgrades, I don't hate them, but it does kind of suck. But it's like, okay, if you want to run lightning build, you want to do this, okay. And then Explore gives you no item, but even if you don't get an item that kind of like is tailored to your build, I'm like, okay, well, I don't really care because my build is kind of gas anyway. What? Like, all this is doing is kind of just hampering my effectiveness, right? So it's hard. It's hard because it's like, okay, you make them more powerful to counteract the fact that you're not getting. Yo, we just found legit the last item we kind of wanted. 4-banger though. A 4-banger for sturdy, but all of our sturdy items are so good anyway. It's just like we would have to put this in a 4 slot. I kind of want to do it though, but it's so hard to take out something here. Like we'd have to take out the 1 win song, but it's like, okay, we take out the 1 win song. What do we put in its place? Everything here is so good. It's such a tight build. I don't know if it's more damage. Maybe we can just go to the crash toast dummy here and test it out. I have to see at the end here. It's 700. Alright. Is that 1100 DPS? V. That. Oh, it's actually like quite a bit more DPS. Oh, they're actually about the same. This one is a multiplier for this one, so it's just like you'd have to find whatever in this build kind of takes away your ability at multipliers. That's what it's looking like, so I'm not really stressed. It's such a hard decision. Those items. I got hit. There's no way I got hit right there. I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that I got hit there is actually frustrating. Trying to use our shimmering pop. I am so dialed in right now. I don't want to win this. Oh, I don't think we're gonna win. Oh, I got so lucky. Gotta right click it. Oh man. Oh. We just didn't have enough DPS to skip the cycles, and we just couldn't do damage. Oh. Yeah, this run would have been way better if we had backpack. But GG's, GG's.